Well, welcome everybody. We thought we'd do a little thing different with our years of service this year. We were going to have some conversation. One thing I do want to note is that we're doing both 2020 and 21 because the COVID left us not to be able to do that last year.
Yeah, we sure didn't want to miss out on those wonderful employees from 2020 that we didn't get to recognize.
Yep, pretty important.
So we'll begin with the 2020 5 years of service. Adam Hernandez, he works at Coleman, and you guys might not know this, but he's an artist. And I've seen some of his work. He's not too bad, and his dream job would be an artist, you know, and make enough money to be able to make a living.
What kind of art does he do?
Don't ask me that question. I don't know what you call it. I'm not an artsy person. It just looks good. I mean, it's paintings.
Okay.
Paintings.
Very cool.
He also has a granddaughter that's not very old, and she is just the apple of his eye.
Aww.
We also have Cam. She's also from Coleman. I don't think they started on the same day, but they both are the 5 years at 2020. Her favorite food is Asian. And I tell you what, she can cook some mean Asian food. I've had them. In fact, I've actually bought some from her to share with my family. It's really delish.
Well, Cam, I'm gonna have to seek you out for some good Asian food.
Yeah, I definitely recommend it. One of her embarrassing moments, which I've seen her do this, and she might not even realize it, is that she starts dancing while she's at work. She'll turn on the radio and just start bebopping and moving all over the place. I guess somebody called her out on it one time.
Do we have any videos of that to add in here, or?
I don't have any of that, but it is, you know, in my head here, so. One thing I thought was interesting about Cam is that she has never been to the beach.
Never.
Never.
Interesting.
I think that would be a great vacation.
Yep.
The beach from here is about 10, 11 hours. It's not really that far if you drive straight through.
But you can stop a
Yes.
couple times.
Yes, you almost
Make
have
it
to get
enjoyable.
it on your car. You have to have some gas, you know, so I don't know if you could drive it straight through. Yeah,
Sounds
so,
like a road trip is
In
order.
Cam's future.
Yeah.
yes, yeah, that'd be good.
All right, well, we're also celebrating Carla Rodriguez. Carla works at the Food Production Center. She says her proudest moment was moving up as a cook 3 in the cold production department.
That is an
Very good for her.
accomplishment.
It is, awesome. When we're speaking of traveling, you know, someday Carla would like to travel to Egypt. How many people want to go to Egypt? That sounds pretty awesome.
I think, I would think, I'd like to see the pyramids, but I don't want to stay there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. She also would like to ride in a hot air balloon day. It's something she's never done. So
That'd be good. I think that's cool.
I have a fear of heights, so more power to you, Carla.
No
you
hot
tell me
air
how it
balloon
is.
for you, huh?
You don't notice it when you're in a balloon. I had an opportunity once.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's not what you think, but I'll let somebody else share that some other time.
All right. Well, Maria Luna Castillo, she also works in the Food Production Center as the distribution technician. Her proudest moment is being able to move up in her job as well. So, you know,
Cool.
she started as a sub and worked her way up in distribution and is now the leader of that department. So, pretty awesome.
Way to go, Maria.
Yeah. Maria said that she has never been skydiving, but would like to go someday. How's that?
Talk
those
about
heights
fear of
for you?
heights. Yeah, yeah.
Count me out.
The
But
first step's the hardest, is what they say.
I'm
Get
sure it
nervous.
is.
If Maria had a superpower, she would like to be able to travel and go back in time.
I'm with her on that.
Oh, right? Can we just
What
go
would you look
back
for
and-
in that?
Right,
What do you want to change
historical,
something?
no, you can't change anything, then you mess with like the space-time continuum, you just have to observe, but I think it
Oh,
would be a
there you
lot
go,
of fun.
yeah.
I would like to maybe meet some family members of mine from
Right.
way
Oh,
back.
yeah, I never
Go
thought
back
of
to
that.
the
That would be
ancestors,
good.
or even way, way, way back to, see some history,
That'd be cool.
Go to the pyramids.
when they're being built.
Yes.
Solve
And
that
then
history,
leave.
solve that history, yeah. Leave before you get roped into helping.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Bill January. So Bill works at FPC in the warehouse. When asked about his unique talent, Bill said his lack of notable talent makes him unique.
Okay.
No, that's interesting.
Right, yeah.
Bill.
Like his fellow coworker Carla, Bill would also like to fly in a hot air balloon someday.
If there's like
Well-
a minimum capacity, they could get a group together and.
There you go, maybe.
So Albuquerque, New Mexico has a hot air balloon festival, so maybe
And it's even
They all
beautiful.
do
Topeka does too, and it's a lot closer.
Who does?
Topeka.
Oh, well, there you
Yeah.
go.
perfect.
They used to have one here at the Riverfest. Have they
They
stopped
didn't.
that?
They didn't last year. I don't know
Well,
if it's open
what
for.
did they do last year?
Yeah.
Yeah, true. But I mean, it's, I don't know that it's open for people to ride and then,
Oh, but there's opportunity. I
There
mean,
is.
money talks.
that's where I got to ride the hot air balloon was the festival at Topeka, so.
What
Mine
time
was
of
a
year?
festival in Salina.
Huh.
All right.
So there's opportunities for you, Bill.
So, our next person on there is Sally Benoit. She works at Northwest. And, one of the things she would like is to win the lottery. Wouldn't that just be too cool? You guys often just think about, you know, if you won the lottery, what would you do?
I do, you know, but then I've never bought a ticket, so.
Yeah,
You
I
kind of have to
that.
buy a ticket to win the lottery.
It makes it
so.
harder,
Yeah,
I'll
it
tell you.
does,
Those
yeah.
odds really go down when you don't buy the ticket. Not that they're very good to begin with.
True.
She began working here because her daughter worked for USC 259.
Oh,
I thought that was kind of
That
interesting.
is
Usually it's the other way around. You know, mom worked there and the daughter, but this time the daughter and then the mom.
Must have talked pretty highly about it to
Yes.
get mom on board.
Yes,
I like
very
that.
true. And one of the things she likes best about her job is that she quote unquote says getting to work with the best co-workers ever.
Well, hey.
That would be that
Northwest.
team at Northwest. You go Northwest.
Way cool. All right, our next group up is Twylin Smith and Constance Hadnot. They're both at Jefferson. So, unbeknownst to me, I haven't been here 5 years, so I didn't know this. But you both started 5 years ago, and you both work at Jefferson. Pretty awesome.
They start at the same time, you think?
Maybe you'll
Oh,
have to
that's
let
right,
me
you
know.
were-
I was not here.
Yeah.
Adria would now. They both love serving the kids and relaxing in their time off.
Who doesn't? That
I
sounds
know.
great.
Yeah, that is nice.
Work hard, play hard too, but relax. That's where it's at. Adriana Arcemega is at Enders. And
Didn't fill out our survey?
correct.
So what do you think, what do you think her favorite color is?
I don't
Just make one up.
Let's say blue. I think
Blue's a
blue's
great color.
hope you like blue, Adriana.
It doesn't really matter, she didn't tell us, so, yeah, we'll go with that.
We'll go with that.
Oh, I mess up this name all the time. She's from Mayberry. It's the one up there that starts with a P. I'm not even gonna try it. But, something interesting about that is that she is one of 8 kids in her family.
Wow.
That's a large family.
I wonder where in the 8.
I don't know, she didn't say. I guess we could ask her, you know, sometime. If you ever go by Mayberry, if you ever have an opportunity, that'd be interesting to know. She was recently given a surprise party. How about that? You guys ever had a surprise party?
Can't say that I have.
I went to one last week over spring break.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like surprises, so I don't know that I would like it, but
It's hard to get someone there
yeah.
to like, and then not know about the surprise, you know?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
you need to be there, and you want them to look like, don't show up in your sweatpants, but that's how I go out to dinner sometimes, just,
Yeah.
you know, like, just
Maybe you need to change.
I
why?
had a surprise bachelorette party once.
Oh, yeah?
Not a fan. I was in like a t-shirt and jeans, and I ended up trading shirts with someone that had a more appropriate shirt in the bathroom.
Oh,
After
yeah.
a few.
Yeah.
So,
That's funny. They didn't make you a shirt, you know?
no, it was, they just got me there, and again, yeah, it was just dinner with friends, and I was like, hey,
And then her
I'm
favorite
not
thing.
dressed for a bachelorette
I'm
party.
sorry. And then her favorite thing for breakfast, you know, people will put ham, eggs, you know, bacon, of course. Hers is coffee.
Oh,
Just
count
coffee.
me. Count
Yep.
me in. That's all I
Yes.
drink every morning.
Yeah, I love coffee too. I don't function well without it. In fact, I'm a bit cranky until I get my coffee.
Same. Julie makes us coffee every morning, so thank you, Julie, for being the first one in the office and
Yes,
making us
yes.
coffee. We do appreciate it.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Thank you.
All right, well, our next person is Letizia Velasco. Leticia works at the Food Production Center in the custodial department. And something that most people don't know about her is she skipped the 3rd grade.
How'd you
Oh,
manage
that
that?
is interesting.
Yeah.
That is interesting.
You'll have to let us know how you did that. Did you like take a test or just you're so smart you just move right on past?
Well, she is a pretty smart cookie, so I wouldn't put it past her. Leticia also said that something she has never done but would like to do is to learn how to swim.
Oh, yeah,
Interesting.
that's always a good thing to learn too.
Yes.
There's a
Life
lot of
skill.
adult classes out there and a lot of adults that take that.
Yes.
So they don't have that fear of water is the thing. Yeah, that'd be great if she was able to do that.
Yeah.
Super important.
Well, our nutrition services director, David Paul, also hit 5 years last year. Something about him, his most embarrassing moment at work was when he flooded the main office.
I remember that. That wasn't too long ago.
It wasn't, I think it was just maybe a year.
Yeah, we were still in the trailer,
We were
so.
still in the trailer.
It wasn't the new office. It was
No.
the old office.
It was the old
The
one.
old
Clarification.
office.
I believe it caused a little bit of damage.
Tammy's new office. Thanks, David.
David is lucky enough to be living his dream job. He said this is as close to his dream job as he could think of. But he would like to live on a beach and golf at Bandon Dunes in Oregon. I wonder why Bandon Dunes out of all the golf
I
resorts.
don't know, I would think it'd be a little wet up there, but,
You'll
yeah.
have to let us know what's so special about that one.
I hear that the scenery there is absolutely beautiful.
Yes.
Maybe that's it.
It could be.
That was definitely I took a trip up to the Pacific Northwest, and I would say that if you have a chance to go, it's definitely one of the most beautiful parts of the country.
Awesome. Well, our next person, Rosa Claudia Lopez Contreras, goes by Claudia. She works at the Food Production Center in our distribution department. She could have any superpower. She'd like to be Speedy Gonzalez.
Oh, how fun.
Right?
That is fun.
Can you imagine
I
how
like
many
that.
cabinets she could load if she was Speedy Gonzalez?
Yeah. Do you guys remember that cartoon, or are you guys too young?
No, I do.
Yeah. That was a cute little show.
It was. Claudia says the best part of her job.
Was that a no?
Yeah,
You'll
that's
have to look
a
that
no
up.
for me.
You'll have to look that up.
Claudia said the best part of her job is when the kids thank her for the food.
That is rewarding. That really is. She's lucky to have that happen.
Yes.
Patsy Richardson works at Chisholm Live. Her favorite song is Can't Stop the Feeling by Justin Timberlake.
How's that go?
Oh, you don't want to hear mine.
Can't stop the
No.
feeling.
Yeah, it's Trolls.
It
I always
is
think of
Trolls. I have watched
Oh,
that
oh,
movie,
yes.
I don't know, maybe
Yes.
200 times.
I remember it now that you say that.
You know, the best thing about Justin Timberlake, other than his singing, is his dance moves.
Yes.
He's also a really good dancer.
He really is. And
I'm jealous.
my daughter was a big fan of his. And what group did he come from?
In sync.
NSYNC, yes. I believe she even was able to go to a concert one time, and that was just the end of the world for
Yeah,
her.
I did
That
too.
was one of
Fourth
my
grade.
dreams.
Yeah, she wasn't very old either, so yeah. It was fun to watch all the little girls screaming. I mean little girls. Oh,
That was me. I remember that one. Speedy Gonzalez, Justin Timberlake, yes.
there we go. And her favorite breakfast cereal is Honey Bunches of Oats.
I forgot about that one, but it was a good one.
Yes.
Our next 5-year 2020 employee was Sean Ackerman. Sean works at Cessna. She loves serving the kids over at Cessna and also loves Mexican food. Who doesn't love Mexican
Wow,
food?
no kidding.
Right there.
It's probably my favorite as well. Her dream vacation is to hang out at the beach with friends and family. Any beach. She didn't specify a beach. And all you need is sunshine and sand between your toes.
And a towel, because you can get sand everywhere else too. If you know.
Maybe a little sunscreen.
Yes.
Maybe a little
Sunscreen would be
sunscreen.
good.
Okay, well, they would need more than I would need.
Lori Doss, she works at Truesdale, and something people don't know about her is her nickname. Now, she didn't say what her nickname was, but she has one. So
Well,
if any of you guys ever see Lori at Truesdale, you need to ask her what that nickname is so you can share that with her.
Yep.
She'd like to go on a cruise.
Anywhere in particular?
It didn't say, it just says a cruise. I think anywhere would be great. I think that the whole, just atmosphere of a cruise is what she's looking for. But then again, she goes on to say that her dream vacation is the Bahamas. So how about a cruise to the Bahamas?
There you go.
Perfect. Knocking out 2 birds with 1 stone there.
There we go.
Vicky Schumacher was also here 5 years, last year in 2020. I don't know if you guys know this, but Vicky is kind of known as the dog whisperer. She wanted to be a veterinarian when she grew up, so, go figure. And also, Vicky's quite the softball player. She played on a national championship softball team.
Oh, wow.
I would have never known that about
I did
Vicky.
not know. I knew about the dogs, but I did not know about the softball.
Same. I mean, she brings her dog to work sometimes, so I knew about that, but.
Yeah.
Yes.
Her dream vacations include Australia, New Zealand, and Fiji.
That would be a good dream vacation, wouldn't it?
I would.
And a long flight.
Yes. You've gone, haven't you, been to
I've,
Australia?
I've been to Australia, we didn't make it to New Zealand or Fiji, but yeah, it was 16 hours one way and 14 hours back from California. So it was a long flight.
That is a long flight.
It was worth
Dang.
it,
Well worth it?
well worth it. Vicky also loves chips and salsa, so.
Who doesn't?
Yes.
I think that's great.
I think if I could eat any food, like all the time, it would be chips and salsa.
Yes.
Yeah. That's easy to do.
I have a problem when I go to a Mexican restaurant. They bring the chips and salsa, and I keep getting the chip refills, and then my food comes, and I'm like, well, I guess I'll get a to-go box now.
Yeah. Yeah. That's always good.
Maria Vasquez is our next 5-year 2020 employee, and she works at Enterprise Elementary. Fun fact about Maria is she used to work in a secondary school, and then she transferred to elementary, but she didn't tell her kids, and her kids go to Enterprise. So one day, she's serving lunch, and her kids go through the lunch line, and she's working there now.
Surprise! How fun.
That is fun.
Yeah.
Our next employee is Anna. Anna, I'm gonna butcher your last name. Alanis? And Anna works at Black. She loves serving the kids and making them smile at lunchtime. It's her favorite part about the job. And her dream job when she grew up, she wanted to be a ballet dancer.
Wow, that's unique. You don't hear that very often anymore.
No, and I just think about your little toes. Like,
Ouch. That's what I think
Yeah.
of as ouch.
ice baths for toes. And then she would like to travel to Italy someday.
That's a good dream.
Yeah.
To travel there.
Italy would be a lot of history there.
Yes, a lot.
Good